All right, so what's going on, guys? I hope you can hear me good. I know it's been a while since I've been here. I know, baby, I know. I felt I should just even throw on the jacket for y'all just to, you know what I mean, get the vibe going right. I sound like that nigga Puff, right? Hey, yo, listen. There has been a lot of trying to discredit Jaguar Wright here recently. And I don't know why, and I'm trying to figure out why. I saw the first video, and I'm gonna say, and this ain't no attack on you, Dorky Diamonds, but you confusing me. You confusing me. Dorky Diamonds, if any of you know, credited. You know, we're gonna respect Dorky Diamonds. Shout out Brooklyn. I be in Brooklyn. I be in Sumner. All that. You know what I mean? Dorky Diamonds did a video, and in my opinion, he started off a momentum. And that momentum carried on from not only his viewers, but from speculation and I don't know what else. All right. So I'm gonna tell you and just give you a quick little rehash. I'm gonna probably paraphrase a little bit, but you'll get the point. Dorky Diamonds did a video, the first set of videos he did, and he was questioning the woman's sanity. I'm talking about Jaguar Wright, which for all mistakes and matters, after 35, who ain't got some mental problems? Especially if you're African American or Latino and grew up in the 70s, 80s, or 90s, or early 2000s. So let's get that out the way. Two, no one ever questioned any of the stuff that she said. No. What you questioned was her mental stability, which I think that is an attack on her personal, in my opinion. But that's up in the air to argue as well. When we step along that and beyond that, we come to a point now where we have Jaguar Wright being questioned. It was a second post that Dorky Diamonds put up, and this one he went live, and it was the same thing. He was offering people to call in and challenge her mental stability. Now, when I first threw up my videos and I saw Dorky Diamonds jump on the bandwagon, I figured that, you know, he was with the movement or whatever. And Dorky Diamonds, don't get me wrong, he has a lot of connections. Many of the same people he knows, I know. So I don't want to discredit Dorky Diamonds. I'm just asking the question of the same thing you would ask Jaguar Wright. Why now? Why wait a week, Dorky Diamonds, until after completing the first set of videos you did, and then turn around and try to be objectional like Star or many other people, and throw out and pose the question, is she lying? I now have people coming to my page and the previous video that Jaguar put up, I guess because it's trending and still in the high numbers of the search box. And for those numbers, it's crazy because I'm looking at the numbers, right? And I'm saying to myself, yo, what's going on? The comments are changing up. Now, the comments are very different. I want to be in perspective here. That video was put up 3 weeks ago. The comments are now changing. I now have people coming on my page talking all kinds of crazy shit, but they think they're talking to Jaguar. Nah, motherfucker, you talking to me. And to be quite honest with you, I am appalled, I am behooved, I am befuddled, beloved, by many of things. But one of the things is, before I get to work here, I want to make this quick. I'm asking the question, why all of a sudden do bloggers want to go after Jaguar Wright? Well, I'm going to tell you why. A lot of people that are going after Jaguar right now, trying to discredit her, are actually people that see New York City coming back together. You understand what I'm saying? Slowly but surely. Their hopes is there's going to be some type of resurgence in the music industry as far as people performing and things like that or whatever. So friends that they have that are now in the Hamptons, in California, in Georgia, their states, in Florida, their states, anywhere but the Northeast, meaning New York, Jersey, Connecticut, I would even go as far as Boston. They're not here. Now, they went to their summer homes, their second homes, third homes in Europe, wherever, to wait this thing out. They're not here. But when they return, and upon their return, a lot of these people that are talking right now on media are thinking to themselves projectionally, I'm going to need some of these people. Especially if you hooked up to this right here. But if you got talent and you're not worried about things, then this shouldn't even bother you. Fellas, women, trying to discredit Jaguar Wright is retarded. A lot of things that Jaguar said have come to fruition, have come to be questioned. You even have people responding. Now, I ain't never been a fan of Jill Scott. I remember Jill Scott very well. I grew up with Jill Scott. I'm not friends with Jill Scott. But I remember numerous things over the years I'd heard about Jill Scott, and they was positive. You can ask around for yourself. I'll say one more time, Hilltop Hustlers, Philly, what's going on? Steady B and Cool C, you know, the glamorous life. That young girl you see Wright walking across the stage, so satinly clad. Well, that's Jill Scott at about 17 years old, or 16, somewhere around there. She was when she did that video. You should check that video out. That whole, what I've heard is that whole role she did with the, you know, the moon, the stars, and quasars, and quaaludes, and all that shit was just what it was. It was an act. Now, the second portion of this, and I'm going to end this off, is a lot of people now trying to discredit me. It's still too. Now, I'm asking, if you asking me who paid me, no. Who paid you? That's the question. Who paid you? I got motherfuckers questioning me about why my shit is a scam and I'm making up being at the place I'm at and all this shit. How? Must I go live every morning? Must I put the counselor on the phone myself and have her talk? You know, like, what do I need to do? You know, so this is all a part of that crab in the barrel mentality that exists in African American culture and Latino culture. See, nowadays you don't have to worry about white people tearing you down. No, black people and Latinos, it will do the job for you. And in the meanwhile, they will support people like Joe Biden, that was an ex-segregationist. They will support people like Kamala Harris, who locked up black women and tried to keep them in jail as prison labor to put out fucking forest fires. You should look that up. They will support these people, defend them. I've had people come on my page and full outright defend Joe Biden, saying he's a better choice. And if he's a better choice for president, that's fine for you and for the nation. I want to see the nation progress. But currently standing, I don't like the facts that I found out about Joe Biden over his past 40 years. Now, that's one thing you can't argue with Donald Trump about this act. Now, Donald Trump's got his flaws too. Let's not get that fucked up. He's not been a perfect puppy either. But one thing that stands and remains and stays clear is there's a specific point of black and Latinos that take it upon themselves to come to people's pages and try to discredit them, all in effort to make themselves seem credible. This is a trick. The trick we used to do. So that's why I know it's a trick. And see, one of the things that I did when I started this page, I said, I'm not going to use any other tricks. I'm going to use the new shit that I was always thinking of to lead people in. And you know what that was? Being natural, being upfront, and being honest. You understand what I'm saying? I've had so many people ask me so many questions. I've even thrown up links currently to what the demographics in Connecticut are for jobs, housing, etc. Motherfuckers still like, get that no. What am I pitch for? Get that no. Like Stink Mina from fucking the Boondocks. That's how most of them are online. If you are trying to discredit, defund another African American or Latino, in my case both, vlogger, who is telling you, and I'm going to tell you this again so you get this slow. There are tons of white vloggers that get paid for what they do. I have tons of people that come to my comment section and say you should do radio. This is radio. And of those professions, everybody always comes on my page and always talks about black entrepreneurship, Latinx entrepreneurship, right? But yet, y'all halting the man doing a business. See, I provide a service. I know the difference between balance and tenure. I offer a service. And my service is to incline you. I don't like to use the word educate because then that's an assumption that's presumptuous. But to give you details of what I know slowly. Now, if I gave you everything in one day, I could probably do a fucking 12-hour video and probably get, I don't know, a quarter done. No, this is a channel. And on this channel is not monetized. So for me to put forth my efforts and for me to tell you what I know, I'm not going to tell you. Motherfuckers come on here talking about, tell us more. How come you ain't tell us today? And then the ones that's talking the most won't donate a motherfucking dime to you. In fact, they will come back later. I had 2 people lie that said they donated to me. So I went, what I did was, when you donate on Cash App, the name come up. So I said, what's your name on Cash App that I want to You know what I'm saying? I want to send you a thank you if I missed you or whatever. And everybody that ever send me a cash app, I always put 3 hearts to let them know, especially thank you, and you are more than needed and grateful. Boy, one of them ain't want to write back. The other one gave me a fake name, then gave me a second fake name. I'm like, what the fuck? You doing all this? I said, how much did you say? That'll help. Oh, I think it was 10. It might have been 20. This is transpiring. I finally ultimately just blocked them because I knew they were lying. But there are a lot of people out here. So you have to be mentally unstable or a sociopath or a psychopath to even indulge yourself in that type of behavior. Which brings me to this. If you're questioning JaguaWright's mental stability, then maybe you should be questioning your own if you're going through the lights of going through the comment section, which obviously, well, my name is on here, not JaguaWright, and you think you're adjusting JaguaWright. Don't you just find out this a little bit odd? Don't you think that's just a little bit strange? Don't you think that's just a little bit of peculiar behavior? You have people online that try to almost predict or conduct psychoanalysis of people, telling people what's wrong with them. But then when you continue to talk to them, you understand in reality there's something wrong with them. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to throw off their problems on you. See, the people that talk the most about somebody being mentally unstable usually are the ones that are mentally unstable. Usually are the ones that don't have how to keep their composure. Usually are the ones that are some of the bottom barrel of our society. Usually are some of the ones that the people that you just kind of look at and be like, constantly. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to provide a service. Being that my current situation is what it is, I like some compensation for that, and that's no different than any white blogger is doing, a Japanese blogger is doing. Everybody, this is what we do in which we pick up this mic and we jump on YouTube. We're giving you our live, and you trying to tell me I shouldn't be compensated for it? Fuck me, I should give it all for free? No, fuck you. Fuck you. You're telling me that my life and my story ain't worth nothing, and yours is. These are people that have work histories at McDonald's, people that have work histories in the blue collar sector, and there's nothing wrong with that. But don't you take for a moment, just because this little pandemic is going on, that you're special, because you're not. And sometimes some people need to tell you that you're not special. That whole thing with the essential worker shit is fading out. It's going away, and sooner or later, it's going to be a memory. And your boasting and your gloating is also going to be a memory to most people that you thought were holding you in high regard. But what really is going to happen is the same people that you tried to shame, well, they're going to rise back up. They're going to get new jobs. They're going to be in new positions. A new economy is going to start within the music industry or wherever. And I don't care how much Doggy Diamonds or many of you other bloggers, or smaller bloggers, which are not even worth mentioning, try to present that to people. It's not going to be that. Doggy Diamonds, you better than that. You're someone I support. I just disagree with you on this one. I don't hate you. I don't dislike you. I'm not one of those goofballs, because then I'd be a hypocrite. Yo, fuck that nigga. Nah, that's not me. But what I want to understand is your inspiration and what's your trajectory with this and discrediting her. And do you understand what you're doing? Once you discredit her and once you raise up any question about what's going on, then you erase everything that she came out with. And if she is going crazy, I say eccentric, but if she is crazy, that's going to drive over the point. See, you can't at one moment roll with the momentum just because it's worth some views, and then in the next minute speak against it because you think that's worth some views. No, see, that's what old white men do. And you know that, Doggy Diamonds, because you've been in media for a long time. You know that's how it rolls. Sell the controversy and salaciousness. As you can pay attention to me, I haven't gone back on my word. I will never, for a while anyway, be able to walk through the doors of Badboy Entertainment, or even except for some select people be around my one-time Badboy brothers. They had let me more enough known of this. And this was, I guess, the sacrifice that so many of y'all speak of, that sacrifice, and telling me I gave my life to the Baphomet and all this shit. Let me tell y'all something. There's something called Shango, okay? Since you want to know so much. There's something called Shango. Shango is from the islands. Uno Santaria, tú sabes, so claro, no? And Santo Shango takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of practicing. And it takes a practitioner to show you. Those are the things that you should be more worried about. Not talking about a group of set of pedophiles, which we all know exists. We all know the Harvey Weinsteins and everything. But the problem is y'all try to cope it up and make it more than what it is. And it's not. It's not. Of course, the Satanic Church and a couple of others have infiltrated the music business at one time. Hell, if you're so smart, you should know about Anton LaVey and his relationship with Marilyn Manson. And does it exist in the hip-hop industry? Of course it does. In small includes. Small includes. You're not going to find a lot of men that are in hip-hop right now worshiping the devil, worshiping the Baphomet or whatever. What they're doing is they're putting together a set of choices. And those set of choices appear to you guys as if they are doing such. But in reality, those set of choices are just bad choices. Those are bad choices that speak against the common morality of most people walking the earth. And those sacrifices that they make, even if they're in a bad direction, are the sacrifices of their own individually, and they will have their own hell and penance to pay upon those decisions. But you trying to play God, trying to play judgment, trying to place your own brand of adjudication, well, that's trying to be God-like. And if you're so heavenly and you're so godly, like many of you people try to portray, then you would know this. Trying to be godlike is also a sin. Trying to be judgmental is also a sin. So the same hell that you're deeming these people to, well, you're going to end up in that same hell. Maybe a different realm. Maybe a different punishment. Maybe a different demon presiding over you. But in Shango, as in Santeria, as in Bandu, on Campri, on Savia, as in all of those religions, those dark arts, those are the things that resonate more than this simple devil worshiping, the Baphomet. That shit is like, if it was the 1970s and we were all sitting around, like I would, wholeheartedly be like, yeah, you know what, you're right. But this ain't the 70s. This ain't the 70s. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I will say this. I'm going to continue on this page. I still need your support because I'm going to do this every day. Now, I'm a vlogger. That's my job. I'm a vlogger, okay? I started my own business. This is my business, and we're going to have some other products there too. We're putting together some sweatshirts. I'm putting together some sweatshirts. I don't want to say we. There is no we. I am we. I'm putting together some sweatshirts and things like that or whatever from a clothing line that I started before. So I would hope that you guys purchase that. The name of the company is Gustavo. It's my cousin's name, so I wanted to use that. But it's going to be some really nice stuff. I think you'll like the designs. I think you'll like everything going along with them. So I should have those up. Hopefully in a week. There's a process that I have to go through and all that stuff or whatever to have my sharing link and all that stuff and get things verified and all that. So I'm waiting for that process, and then I'm going to design some more, but I've already done some designs, so I think you guys are going to like them. They will be in the description box as well. So I feel like, okay, well, at least this way, if they buy something from me too, whatever. But we're at least a week or 2 weeks off from that. Right now, I still need to stay alive. So guys, Cash App, PayPal, all that stuff. And I want to tell everybody that has donated to me so far, thank you so much. And do not discredit JaguaWright. Do not discredit Gene Dill. Do not discredit many other people that are coming forth and speaking up. If you want us to do this shit, don't start questioning us. Shut the fuck up. You've never been in our situation. You've never worked with people like us. You don't know any of the people like us. So we would appreciate if you would stop it. All right, guys, I'm out of here, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.